Yeah, hi there coaches. So week one is in the books. We finished that now. This is the summary of week one, and we were talking in week one about mindset. And one of the reasons why I wanted to come outside today and record this is because look at this. Isn't it a beautiful day? We've got to really take advantage of everything around us that makes us feel good and improves our well-being, our mindset, our physical well-being, our mental well-being. And just being outside and recording this video, I hope that you get the sense of how authentic this is. It's not pre-recorded in a studio, it's not a commercial quality video. It's me talking to you about the things that I'm passionate about and that I believe are going to help you to become a better coach and make you the 1% coach, if you like, out of all the hundreds of others that are really going to stand out and make a big difference. So a little bit of a deviation there, but I wanted to take that little moment to remind you to take the time around you, to enjoy the things around you, to enjoy your life and your opportunities and the position that you're in. Most of us take for granted, if you like, that we are in a position of complete and utter trust. We're in a privileged position to be able to coach kids how to play a sport that we either grew up playing or love playing or really are immersed in and really want to share how we feel with those kids and give them the opportunities that we've had. You're almost living vicariously through them with their experiences. For me, when I'm watching these kids playing and practicing and they're at games, I think back to when I was a kid and I was doing what they're doing, and it brings a smile to my face to see that 20, 30, 40 years on, here I am in a position now to be able to help them and to be able to help give them the opportunities to learn, develop and grow these skills that they're going to use for the rest of their lives. So yeah, take the time to enjoy those moments, because it's so easy to get bogged down in your everyday life, your daily chores, the things that you're running around hectically, frantically trying to do. But for me, taking 10 minutes a day just to go, wow, yeah, I am super lucky. I've got such a privileged opportunity here, and I'm going to make the most of it. Alright, so back to the summary. Sorry, got a little bit distracted. Yeah, back to the summary. So, what did you learn in week one? What are the things, what are the tools, what are the opportunities that you're going to take forward into your coaching and in the broader sense into your life? What are some of the things that you've now discovered that have been holding you back? The limiting beliefs that you've held close to your heart that you're now in a position to go, wow, that's not serving me, that's not helping me, that's not making me a better coach, it's not giving me the opportunity to become the coach that I want to be. So, what are those things? What are some of those limiting beliefs that you have and you hold that now you can look at through a different lens, through a different perspective, and go, perhaps that isn't how I want to continue. That isn't a philosophy that I want to continue to support. That isn't something that I feel in my heart. When you think about how you're going to move forward and go through the rest of this training, what are some of the things that before you did this week you would have been skeptical about, or you would have maybe not been listening to, or maybe you would have been half paying attention to? I recently did a training here in Boise, and it was for the US Soccer Federation 11v11 and 9v9. I have to do those courses so that I can do the D license, which I'm now finally getting around to. But it would have been very easy for me to go into that weekend of training and completely switch off, because the subject matter is for grassroots coaches. It's for your very new coach. It's for people that don't necessarily have any coaching background. I've been doing this for more than 10 years, so all of the stuff that they were talking about in that training is stuff that is now second nature to me, because I've honed it, I've learned it, I've tried it, I've done it, and I've now got a process that I use that is very similar to what they were already teaching. So it would have been very easy for me to go, yeah, this is boring, I don't want to do this. Watch the clock, look at my phone, be a total distraction. But before I went into that training, I took the mindset, I made the decision that no matter what happened, I was going to stay present. I was going to stay in the moment. I was going to stay with the training, and I was going to contribute. I was going to, you know, give people the benefit of my experience or my opinions or my thoughts on subjects as they came up. And that's something that 5 years ago I wouldn't have done. You know, 5 years ago I would have gone into a training and it would have been a case of, okay, this is boring me, how quick can I get out of here? You know, what do I need to do to speed this up? How fast can I make this go so that it's over? Whereas my attitude now, my beliefs, if you like, have totally changed. You know, I feel like I have a responsibility, because I have been doing this for so long, to help other coaches, to help new coaches to understand what it is we're talking about, how vital it is that they absorb this knowledge and they use this knowledge in their coaching, and they take it forward. And you know, I wanted to go into the weekend and I wanted to find two things that I was going to take away from those trainings that were going to help me go forward. And you know, the first one I think I got it probably around hour 3, hour 4, and that was great. I mean, it was a real eye-opener for me. It was something that I hadn't considered, and it gave me a different perspective, and that was really valuable. The second one didn't come until like 20 minutes from the end of the day, and I was kind of at the point where I didn't think I was going to get the second one, and then it just happened. But it only happened because I stayed present. I stayed paying attention in that moment. I wasn't distracted about what I was going to go and have for dinner. I wasn't distracted about, you know, making a call to my wife. I wasn't thinking about, you know, how I was going to implement my next practice session. I was present. I was in the room. I was focused on what was being said. I was focused on what the instructor was sharing, and then I got it. I got that second thing. And you know, the reason I'm telling you this is because mindset is everything. Mindset controls everything. It starts everything. It sets everything up. You know, if you have a daily routine that you do every day in the morning, I know I do, and you know, sometimes I feel like my daily routine isn't serving me. So I have to look at that and I have to go, you know, what is it about this that's not working for me anymore? Or, you know, the weather changes. You know, we're in the summer right now. I've recorded this, as you can see, in the summer. But in the winter, it's much more difficult for me to feel like getting out of bed, let's put it that way. It's a lot more difficult for me. So, you know, I have to really work on my mindset. I have to work on the challenges that are in my environment that make it difficult for me, and I have to overcome them. But I can only do that because I've got the right mindset to allow me to do that. And that's what this whole week has been about. It's been all about challenging your mindset, making sure that you're ready for the next 7 weeks and beyond, and making sure that you have the correct processes, if you like, that you're running mentally in your brain to be able to go forward and make the most out of this training, make the most out of this course, get the maximum amount of knowledge, skill, tools that you can from this. Because once you get this, and once you get the stuff that's in this course and you understand it and you can then apply it, your coaching career is going to go like that. It's just going to fly. Because this stuff has taken me more than 10 years to gather, and it's stuff that I use every day. I use it all the time, and now I don't even know I'm using it. And you know, when I was writing this course, I keep thinking about extra little things to put in, extra little things that I do and that I've noticed that other people do that are going to help you. But it's things that I forget because they're just routine. They just become part of my routine. And that's where you need to get. You need to get to the point where all of this new learning becomes part of your routine. It becomes part of your process. It becomes part of your step by step by step. It's just what you do. When you get to that point, you don't need to worry about it anymore. You don't need to learn it because you've already ingrained it. It's in your subconscious. It's part of who you are. Alright, so week 1 done. Please, please, please come back to this at any time. Watch any of the videos, do the exercises, go through the guidebook again. Whatever you need to do to get the learning, the capabilities that are in this week, do it. Yeah, because this week is going to set you up for everything else. Alright, that's the end of this video. We're now going to move on to week 2. Week 2, building trust and relationships. Another massive week. One that is going to really give you the keys to be able to accelerate your career through other people, through the network that you're going to build, through the relationships you're going to build. So I'm super excited to share that one with you. and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you really enjoyed the week 1 training. If there's anything that you think I should add, or anything that you think's missing, or any comments you want to give me about it, please send them through. You know, I want to make this training as worthwhile, as powerful, as useful to you as coaches as I possibly can. So if there's a section that I've missed on mindset you think I should add, please let me know, and I'll be happy to address that. All right, you take care, have a great day. I'll talk to you again in week 2. Take care, bye-bye.